Hi guys, and welcome to the next tutorial. This one's just going to be for my version of a pin-up look. As you can see, it's just a neutral smoky eye with a bright red lipstick. I'll zoom in closer so you guys can see this look a little bit better. So as you can see, it's a mostly matte look, little bit of shimmer in the eyelid colour, and then some winged liner and false lashes. So if you like this look and would like to know how to recreate it, please keep on watching. So this is the look that we're going for. It's just a neutral smoky eye. I've already applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Pantaloon Paint Pot onto my eyelid to prep my eyelid for all my eyeshadows. Next, what I've done is taken Blanc Type, which is just a neutral colour, on a stiff flat brush, and I'm just going to apply that over my entire eyelid, just so that when I apply my other shadows they're going to have something to blend into. So just applying that all over the eyelid. Next I'm going to be taking Kid eyeshadow, which is a little bit darker than my skin tone, and a fluffy dome brush like this one, and I'm going to apply this above my crease to my transition area, and this will just help the shadows to blend into my highlight a bit better. So just applying that using windshield wiper motions. Using that same brush, I'm then going to take Cork eyeshadow, which is a little bit darker, and I'm going to move that down into my crease a little bit more, just so it's more concentrated in the crease, whereas the transition colour was blending more up towards the brow bone. So just applying this same motion and taking it all the way in. For my eyelid, I'm going to be taking Your Ladyship pigment, and it's just a neutral with a bit of gold through it, and just taking a little bit of that on my stiff dome brush, or stiff flat brush I should say, pressing it into the brush using the lid of the pigment, tapping off any excess, and then applying it with a patting motion to my eyelid. I'm also going to take this colour into my tear duct and along the inner third of my lower lash line. Now, using the stiffer dome brush, I'm going to be taking Inglot AMC 54, which is a brown with gold shimmer through it. And I'm going to apply this on the outer third, or sweeping it into the outer third of my eyelid, and then also blending it into my crease, just to help darken it a bit more so I've got more definition. I'm now going to take a pencil brush and the eyeshadow colour Showstopper, which is a matte dark brown, and just going to apply this to the very outer corner of my lid and into my crease, so the outer V of the eye. Then taking that dome brush again and blending it in. I'm now going to line my upper lash line with Physicians Formula Eye Booster. Just looks like this. And I'm going to create a wing on the outer corner of my eyelid. So, just doing simple liner. I'm now going to apply my false lashes, and the ones that I'm using are the Ardell Demi Lovies, which look like this. They're a bit longer on the outer corner. So while I wait for the lash glue to dry, I'm going to work on my lower lash line. I'm just going to be taking that Showstopper colour again and that same pencil brush and just applying this to my lower lash line and connecting it with that Your Ladyship pigment on the inner corner. I'm now going to line my waterline with NARS Longer Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner in Rue Bonaparte, which is just a nude colour. And this is just to brighten up the eye. And try not to poke yourself in the eye like I just did. Once that lash glue is dried, I'm going to apply my mascara. But for now I'm going to put on my foundation and everything else, and then I'll come back to show you what I've done to the rest of my face. So to finish off my look, I've applied my foundation and filled in my brows. As a blush, I used NARS Orgasm, which is, if I can get it open, just a peachy pink with a little bit of gold shimmer. And I've just applied that to the apples of my cheeks and then blended it back. For my lips, I used a combination of Too Faced Lip Insurance and Borderline to line my lips and also to prime them, because if you're wearing a bright lip, you want a blank canvas. You want it to look nice and smooth, and there's nothing worse than chapped lips. So I've done that, and then I used Cherry Lip Liner, which is just a bright red, and I lined my lips and filled them in. Then over the top of that I used Revlon Just Bitten Lip Stain Balm in Gothic, which is a matching red shade. And I did that so that, you know, if I'm kissing or anything, if the top layer of lipstick does tend to, you know, move, I'll still have that little bit of insurance with this staining my lips, so it won't look as bad. I then finished my lips with NYX, or NYX, whatever you want us to call it, Chaos Round Lipstick, which is a darker red. I prefer the darker blue toned reds because I find that anything like Ruby Woo or something like that tends to look a little bit trashy on me. So yeah, and it's just left this nice sort of glossy red lip without needing to use lip gloss. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you need any other information, you can find it at my blog, walkinmyeyeshadow.com. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And for any other updates, please leave your comments, like this video and all that sort of jazz. And I hopefully will see you in the next tutorial.